Welcome to the Backstage Lounge on the YetiRadio.com. The Yeti Radio, powered by DavidLeeImaging.com. David Lee Imaging in the Titletown Music Archive and the Live 365 app.
Welcome, everybody, to the YetiRadio.com in the Backstage Lounge. Tonight, we're going to have October Noir from Pensacola, Florida, live for an interview. I'm going to start things off with an opening song from the band for you. Here they are with Effigy on the YetiRadio.com. Live in the Backstage Lounge on the Yeti Radio, it's October Noir. Welcome, fellas.
Hello.
Thank you guys for entertaining this idea. We've been working on this for over a year now.
Yeah, idea.
Yeah.
It was supposed to happen last year.
Yeah. This shit happens. We understand that. That's why we keep plugging.
Tyler went through a bad stint. It's like, fuck, we got to cancel. You can't make it.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, that was right after Brooklyn, wasn't it?
Yeah, right after Brooklyn.
Right after,
yeah.
Damn.
So, yeah.
We're here.
It was a good time.
We're here.
Okay, we have Mr. Tom. Where's the name come from for October Noir?
Oh, I was going to say for Tom? I was like, well, my mom. Let's see. You're asking me questions that I'm not prepared for. For me, it came from wanting to paint the mental image of Halloween and anything involving the autumn and stuff like that. So I chose October. But then I was like, okay, what can we put the extension on to where it can sound more elegant? So I came up with Noir for that, which is kind of like a cliche term where people, they hear it and it's kind of cringy. But I was like, fuck it, I don't care. Let's run with it. But it just translates to like autumn black. So it's just meant to be within that whole mental process. So
Encompassing Halloween with autumn.
Yep.
Cool. That is really awesome. How long's the band been around?
Let's see.
End of 2016 is when the first record dropped.
No, 2017. It's October 19th of 2017, the first album dropped.
Okay.
But I worked on it for like 7 months. And then it wasn't until, I think, September of 2018 that we did our first show. So I didn't expect the band to even take off anywhere. It wasn't even a band at that point. I was just like, because people started asking, hey, when are you coming here? Are you on tour? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, I don't even have fucking people playing in this thing. It's just me. So now I got to do this. So,
right?
Yeah.
So everybody's original?
Mm-mm.
No?
No, just him.
Just him?
Yeah,
okay.
pretty much, yeah.
You had to bring in the blondes.
Yeah, I like blondes.
Bring in the blonde bombshells?
Yeah.
I found out recently, my first show with the band was the anniversary of the band's first show with the original lineup.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just recently brought that in at a show at a Club LA in Destin.
Awesome.
Playing with the Thunderstruck AC/DC tribute band.
I called them ABCD on stage, by the way. It was awesome. But then they turned around and almost called us November Noir, so it was even better. I was like, man, we're just trading blows for the night. This is great.
Absolutely. It shouldn't be any other way, right?
It shouldn't be. You got to have fun.
Right. As long as it's in fun, who cares?
Yep.
So how long have you been in music? Just you.
Oh, just me? Oh, shit. You put me on spot. I picked up my guitar when I was 13, maybe 14. So, I've been doing stuff throughout my time coming up as a kid. And then 2004, I put together a band. It just didn't do much. But it was, it was along the doom kind of metal style stuff. So, it was all standard tuning, no keyboards. But, so I'm 40 now, so yes, okay. Whatever that equates to, I'm not doing math.
Yeah.
So
I don't ask that.
Yeah.
We're just here to have a good time. Let's see, Trey.
What's up?
How long you been in music?
I've been doing it since I was 8.
Since you were 8.
Yeah. Started playing in bars around 13. Playing in cover bands, and then I started doing original music, bunch of death metal bands, and somehow ended up here.
Yeah, in another cover band.
Which one? This one? Oh. Yeah, been doing it too long, I guess. I don't freaking know. But I'm only 30.
Oh, so you've never cut your hair?
Well, I'm 29, but I might as well be 30 at this point.
Almost.
Like 2 months away. Yeah.
Oh, Christmas baby?
Nah, it's next year, but it's not that far away.
That's not 2 months.
Sorry, I can't do math. I can't even. Whatever. Bye, everybody.
It's been a long plane ride today.
Yeah, I know. You guys got off the plane this afternoon.
Dude,
so.
I'm wrecked.
Mr. Doug, how long you been playing?
I mean, actually playing instruments, I think I started when I was like 15 years old or so. When I first started doing music,
Hold on, I want to know one thing. Did you have hair when you were that age?
you know I had hair. But like my very like beginnings of music was actually just like Cakewalk Studio kind of software when I was like 8 or 9 years old. Like I come from a very musical family, and you know, my dad used to do like MIDI arrangements for like when he was doing the community chorus things for like the people to practice with, and one of the software that he was using was like some Cakewalk like MIDI arranger, and I would be like writing sheet music and stuff back then. That was before I could play any instruments at all, but you know, it's just the early ages of everything, experimentation with computers really kind of brought me into my style of musicianship today.
Well,
Awesome.
you're up, Tyler.
Mr. Tyler.
I started playing music when I was 11 or 12. Guitar, bass, just hanging out with buddies. Playing in church, you know, kind of learned how to play there. Really felt a lot, but that's kind of where I learned how to play. And then started a metalcore band.
Was that the Church of Snakes?
No, it wasn't.
Do you guys do that stuff and get the Spirit of the Lord,
No, we
and
didn't
that's
do
how you
all
played
that.
the drums? Yeah. Did you use the snakes as
I had to.
drumsticks?
No, the drummer quit, so I got forced into it, and that's
How'd you get forced? Did they touch you somewhere we need to know
no.
about?
Well, the band couldn't play without a drummer, so I just learned how to play drums.
I'm going to touch you somewhere where you don't know about it.
Yeah, I believe it. Anyway, I did the metalcore, did thrash metal for a while, and then southern groove metal, cover bands here and there. I wound up here, and it's been the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
So is everybody generally from the Pensacola area, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
I
close
think we were
enough.
both born in Fort Walton Beach.
Yeah.
Fort Walton Beach? Okay.
Yeah, I'm from
So-
Mobile, Alabama. And Trey's kind of from Mobile, Alabama, too.
Okay. Well, I'm from Gulfport, so
Oh.
Oh,
Right down the
man.
I just don't sound like you.
That's how
That's cool.
designated gothic cowboy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bought some new boots just to
The Goth
take a
Cowboy.
plane ride.
It sounds like a side project.
He needs his hat.
Yeah, I left my hat.
So, who are some of your musical influences?
Tom Hasis, but I love the Big Four. I grew up loving the Big Four.
hate that.
It's the first time you haven't given me shit for it.
Well, I'm just getting started.
Okay. I love In Flames, Gojira.
That's not the big four.
I know. I was trying to name some other stuff.
Well, who was the big four?
Metallica, Megadeth, Anthrax,
Yeah.
Slayer. Almost forgot, but yeah, Slayer.
Slayer. You can't do that.
I know, right?
So, if you could collaborate with one band or person,
Oh, what the hell, man? Fuck. How you gonna throw that?
Collaborate.
Yeah, I know what that means.
Yeah. Vanilla. Did you learn from Vanilla Ice? 'Cause
Yeah, well,
that's how I learned that word. That's a big word.
yeah, I got nothing right now. You have to come back to me.
Right.
Jesus Christ, man. You can't say Dave Mustaine or somebody like that.
Well, yeah, okay, fine, yeah, sure, Dave Mustaine, but everyone says he's an asshole, so it doesn't fucking work.
I heard Dave Ellison's a nice guy.
Yeah.
We'll be meeting him soon.
Yeah.
You can talk to Dave. See if
Dave-
he wants
Dave
to
is cool.
collaborate
All right, sure. And you go ahead and say Peter Steele. Go ahead.
No.
Go ahead and say it.
I want to collaborate with Robert Smith.
Yeah, I ain't got an answer right now.
Spears.
All right, man. If we want to talk about like Billie Eilish or some shit, then yeah.
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that.
Taylor Swift.
No,
No.
I ain't going in that direction.
Post Malone.
Yeah. He was just at the floor of Bama. You didn't go?
Yeah, I missed
like
that.
right down the street from
I missed that, bro.
damn.
Doug? I don't even know what subject we're on anymore.
Musical influences.
Well, I mean, I grew up with like when I started actually like playing instruments, like guitar is my primary instrument. But I grew up listening to a lot of power metal and progressive metal. I've got an Opeth tattoo on my chest.
Don't show us.
I'm not.
We've seen it enough.
But you know, I listen to all kinds of stuff, video game and movie music scores. As far as ideal collaborations goes, I would want to do something maybe with Steven Wilson from Porcupine Tree, but can't afford them.
Right.
$20 is $20. You just got to put the offer out.
Like 20 grand an hour, probably.
No, $20.
$20 won't pay for him to blow his nose in your bathroom.
No, just pay for you to blow him.
God. This shit goes off the rails so fast. So fast. God, damn.
People want to know.
Don't worry, you're not the only one.
Yeah,
So
don't disappoint us, Tyler.
My biggest influences have always been goth rock. Goth rock mixed with like sludge.
Villa Vallo.
I love Villa Vallo. I do. I would do anything to meet Villa Vallo. Anything.
Yeah.
No, it's always been a mix between.
Hey, you
goth-
can practice on me. That way you're ready for him.
Anyway,
It's a win-win.
It's always been a combination between goth rock and like the sludgy doom metal.
Okay.
Yeah, bands like Crowbar and Down, and then COC all the way to Swallow the Sun and Him and Poison
Swallow the
Black
who?
and
Swallow the what?
Swallow the Sun.
The S-O-N?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Put out a new album and they're coming to Pensacola, so we gotta go. I fucking hate you. I'm too tired for this shit.
Isn't it great?
It's-
Jet lag.
love it.
Mine, big ones are like The Cure and Def Leppard. A lot of the 80s hair metal stuff is what I came up in. And then even My Dying Bride and Cradle of Filth. So I've got a lot of kind of across the board influences, not just typo negative. But I like Bryan Adams. Bryan Adams, one of the most amazing vocalists ever. And then Acid Bath's coming back, so I'm happy for that with Dax. Dax, it's really cool, man. He's a good guy. He's really
Awesome.
quiet. But then he gets on stage and he does his thing. But I'm really excited for those guys. And then I think he's got a new solo album too coming out, so I'm excited for that. But yeah, Nine Inch Nails is probably another one.
Yeah, the drummer
came up to
for
him.
the drummer doing the Acid Bath reunion. He actually lives in Phoenix, and
Yeah. See if he comes
he's a
out.
fan of ours. So I talked to him yesterday. I'm hoping that he comes out tomorrow. He's actually he's the drummer for Goat Whore as well.
Yeah.
So that would be awesome to
Yeah.
finally get to meet
Hopefully
him.
we'll see him. Yep.
Okay. Awesome. That
Trey,
was new
did
to
you,
me, guys.
did you think of something?
I already said Billie Eilish. I'm sticking to that. I'm sticking to it.
Okay.
Think I don't listen to that?
I wouldn't put it past you.
I'm starting to get scared of a couple of these questions.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So what's been some of the biggest highlights so far?
Oh, man.
Of what?
Of what we're doing.
Oh.
Burning my ass off in Phoenix right now is pretty cool. So,
Well, this ain't nothing.
dude, this is
this
fucking hot.
this is a fucking cold front.
What about the time about those glasses, Trey?
Oh, my
Wasn't
God.
that one of your first shows when we went to North Carolina?
Yeah, I don't remember it though.
Oh, South Carolina.
You know,
Yeah, that was the
South
first
Carolina.
Yeah.
South Carolina.
Yeah.
With Ollie.
Oh, you mean we burned Christmas trees and all that?
Yeah,
that was awesome.
yeah, the big bonfire with all the shrimp and corn and stuff.
God.
Yes, that
Potatoes.
was a good night.
Dude, I was eating that shit on the way home.
Yeah, I remember.
That was so good.
Yeah.
Fucking disgusting.
Oh, here you.
I've got pictures
In
of
the
him
back.
just shoveling it into his face.
Oh, dude, it's so good.
Fucking rancid ass
Fucking
for
so good.
7
It's
hours.
like, bro, that hasn't been refrigerated for 6 hours.
Yeah, I don't
and
give a
it's
shit.
shrimp.
It'll come out as fast as it went in.
Yeah. It's called the colon cleanser.
Well, I was back home at the beginning of the year, and my wife didn't get to experience a crawfish boil because they had such a bad drought that
I remember
the prices were so high. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna miss out this year. Damn it!
Yeah.
But
I've never wanted for crawfish. I like the shrimp, so it's all the cockroaches of the sea.
any other highlights?
Yeah, Dark Force, man, that was a great show.
Okay.
There's a lot of people in there. That's when we got to go on stage with Mike Hideous from the Misfits and Empire Hideous to do the Ages, actually. Cue the song.
Yeah, that's
Now
the
we got another one to get to first.
Yeah.
that's the biggest highlight, man. Dark Force was
That
just,
was
that was the
really
epitome
good
of
time.
everything, you
Yeah.
know. And getting to open for Gary Newman was awesome too.
Oh yeah, Newman, dude, that
Because-
was one of the best shows.
Because man, ever since I was young, that just the venue that we played, I was like, man, I want to play here so bad, and just to do that show opening for that guy.
Yeah,
But
his wife was so funny, Gemma.
yeah,
And now, what else? There's been a lot of cool stuff.
Shooting the Reverence music video, getting Madam
Yeah, Madam Madison from Canada. Yeah,
Actually seeing her at the.
she came to the Vampire Ball. She
Yeah.
surprised us. Yeah,
She came
surprised
to
us.
the Dark Force Fest. We're seeing her a lot more than I would have expected.
Yeah,
Her being Canadian and all.
she probably has plans to kill us at some point. I'm sure.
I hope.
So yeah, it's. I mean, I could use a sleep right now. So
You can
it's
rest
really a
assured
bad
that
idea.
if she does kill us, it's going to be beautiful.
Yeah, it will be like a skin thing for her
She's
dress.
gonna Ed Gein us.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
Turn us into
It
a
would-
dress.
If she's listening, use my ass skin. It has the most there to work with.
That's a lot.
You got any pre-show rituals?
Yeah, try not to drink too much.
Yeah, that's yours. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's just,
Stressing the fuck out.
yeah, I guess. Yeah,
Nonstop.
just making sure everything's coming together. So that's the only ritual I could do, because otherwise I can't even nap. Yeah. What's
So
your
what-
pre-show ritual?
Well, me and Tyler usually just look at each other and try to see which one can make each other more scared.
More what?
Scared. Try to terrify
Is that
each other.
code word?
Yeah.
Was that your safe word?
That's a safe word, yeah. Scared, scared.
Oh man. So what your songwriting?
It's based off AI.
You're not that young.
No, I didn't go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. Songwriting process and philosophy behind it.
It can vary. Some stuff will just carry a tune. It might pop in my head, and I'll just kind of track it and make a note of it, and then put words to it. Or sometimes there's certain words that will flow, and then I'll write around that. Or it might be a guitar piece or something that could come through, and we'll write around that. So it's just, I don't try to pregame it too much on how to get a song written. It's just whatever's kind of happening or feeling in the mood. A lot of it's just life stuff that might be going on, or there's something that is made to drive nostalgia. So I try to stay inside those boundaries.
So what makes you unique as October Noir?
We're not dead yet.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, technically,
We-
there
we
are
have
more dead
proof.
people than there have ever been living people. Or
Yeah.
there are living people right now. So.
Yeah. No, I think with like Typo being around, they were the only band that carried something like that. To me, they created a genre, and after it was gone, that was it. You didn't have anybody, and I guess you'd have people try and give it a whirl or something. You could find some stuff online where people were just doing this song or that song in the style of Typo, and so for me, I learned early on with the band I was in 2004 that if I was going to sing it all, I couldn't escape the comparisons and whatnot. So I can do reggae music, and the moment I sing, it's you know. But so for me, it was putting something together where it stayed inside that goth vein, the doom. It was just all encompassing of music that I grew up on, and then just being able to put it, I don't know, I guess on paper and then onto a recording was, I don't know, I didn't expect it to do anything. I didn't think anybody would care, and then it turned out to be opposite. So I got lucky, but I guess there's a market for it, so now we just capitalize on it.
Absolutely. So what's your favorite song to perform?
Tourniquet. It's my new favorite, to be honest.
Yeah.
Stole it right from you.
I don't know. I don't know what. Probably Windows. I love Windows.
It always goes terribly.
Yeah. I don't know. It's usually our closer, and I usually like come out of the box at the very end, and I don't know. It's just the perfect song to close with. It kind of gives you, Windows gives you everything about this band in a song, start to finish. You get every element of what we are, I think.
Mine's probably Endless Lonely.
Oh yeah, Endless Lonely too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one that brings you to tears every time, you bitch.
Yeah.
What's yours, Doug?
I gotta say I'm quite partial to Clench, Halo Hung from Horns. Yeah, I mean Clench mostly because that's one of those moments where we get a big crash out, and sometimes I get to break a keyboard. So it's fun. I mean, as far as the live goes, I'm still formulating opinions since I'm kind of new to the keyboard thing, but that one's got to be it for me.
Awesome. You got one that you play on a set list that you
Hate.
don't like to play?
Oh, yes.
Windows.
You fucking asshole. Is it really Windows?
Dude, that clean part drives me fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone fucking fades away, and it's just me.
Yeah, well, that's good.
I know.
You get your
I know,
moment.
I know. I'm sitting here listening to this click by myself. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
Wicked Game.
Yep, that's mine. I fucking hate playing that song so much.
It translates
But
well.
everybody
perfect
loves it
every
but
time,
yeah.
but God, it is
So sick of
fucking
playing it.
boring.
Yeah.
But we still we I don't know, we rock it. It's just got to kind of get into it a little bit.
Got to be one to be mentally prepared for.
Yes.
You got one you don't like to
what's
play
yours,
yet?
Doug?
No, not really. I enjoy just getting out and performing for people. It's not really.
You play
one I don't
keys, and I see a keytar.
like. Yeah, I've actually our show that we're doing tomorrow at Creepsville. I only have the keytar, so that's going to be a fun experiment.
Yeah, we're gonna look gay as shit.
I mean, that's just.
Did you bring your Liberace outfit?
I do have my Liberace.
See,
coat.
see, I wasn't lying.
But that's just the nature of flying. You got to make do with what you can carry, and
Right.
not pay an arm and a leg and everything, and getting that keytar out and doing that. It's something to make it work.
Right. Well, we had Ari Lehman here for 2 or 3 shows. He did 2 up here, 1 down in Tucson, and he's still playing on a guitar. And I was just like,
Dude, I actually,
Whoa.
I like guitars, man. It's really cool. Because I like it too. Like for him to be able to be set up with a bunch of keyboards and then be able to come out from behind it, doing some songs and jump on the
do a
guitar.
keyboard solo on the edge of the stage without
Yeah,
having
man,
to
it's-
drop the keyboard off the stage. Very versatile.
I gotta say, one of my favorite keyboard players, Henrik Klingenberg from Sonata Arctica, another Finnish band, which I actually prefer to him.
Don't get him started.
He's actually playing a new guitar that I just got lately, so I know I picked the right one. Getting that.
Okay.
But-
Cool.
That was code word for I'm gonna have sex with that guy.
So, where in Pensacola do you guys like to play?
Honestly, I don't like playing in Pensacola. I like to, the Vinyl's the best spot. I do like that venue a lot, but I like to be able to go out and get on the road and go do other stuff.
Okay.
Really care to play the local area too much.
Where's your favorite place that you've played so far?
Oh,
Pensacola.
dude! I swear to God, you motherfucking know that. I don't even want to go into it. That's a whole nother fucking interview process. Club LA is definitely going to be the one at the top of my list. They take care of us. They got great sound guys, great lighting guy, Brad and Ed. Yeah. They just take care of us. So
Where's that at?
it's in Destin, so it's about an
Okay.
hour and a half from us. But yeah, if the local area side was a thing, that's the place I'd want to be
Okay.
the most.
Anybody else?
I mean, Dark Force was probably my favorite, but
We're
I
talking
don't-
about Pensacola.
Pensacola.
Well, no, not necessarily
Wait,
Pensacola.
he said, "Where's your favorite venues to play?" Like Pensacola, there's one
Right.
that we play.
The Luna.
Yeah.
DeLuna's
The Luna.
nice.
Well, I mean, the Luna's like that's
Semi-regular.
the special event
Yeah.
stuff.
The stage changes every year.
Yeah, it's just it's different.
We'll play a show in Mobile again one day.
No, you can go fuck yourself. I ain't do that.
Go back
We
and
just don't fit. We do not fit in anywhere local. Like
It's because we're not playing fucking SpongeBob stuff.
we don't play thrash and we don't play heavy
Yeah.
metal.
Well, that and unless you like fucking Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah,
So.
we could do some of those down on the beach.
Mm-mm.
Turn a Jimmy Buffett song into doom and gloom.
Oh god. Yeah, can you imagine
It's already
Cheeseburger in
it's already
Paradise or whatever the
doomy and
fuck it
gloomy enough.
is? Yeah. It's-
Um,
hell.
yeah.
if you-
That'd be Cheeseburger in Phoenix.
cooked it on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My ass was cooking on the sidewalk.
yeah, I thought my pants were gonna catch on fire at the Airbnb. Just standing out there waiting.
It's only 91 degrees. You haven't seen anything.
Man, this is a whole different kind of 91 degrees.
Yeah, it's
I had
only
not-
17% humidity.
Yeah, well, maybe that's what it is. Because, yeah, Jesus.
Tom over there all hell bent for pleather.
Hellbent.
So if you could play anywhere in the world, where would your favorite? Where's the one place, the biggest place you'd want to play?
Europe.
Finland.
Just name countries like Wacken or something.
He said that's in Germany. Is that your final answer?
Sure, Germany.
Thanks, cocksucker.
I
Doug, what's yours?
I want to do 70,000 tons of metal.
See, he did say
Yeah,
I want to get on that cruise ship.
I want to do 70,000 tons of fat women.
Might be the best spot.
Don't let your memes be dreams. Don't let anyone tell you no.
I might.
I saw the layout for the next 70,000 tons, and that's insane.
I think if we played a cruise ship, they'd be jumping overboard.
Depression and hatred for us.
Oh my God. It's real hard to enjoy that pina colada listening to that shit. You know?
That would be funny though.
It would be
That would, yeah. Save the whales.
Stop.
So what's until now? What's the furthest west you've been?
Oh. This is probably it show wise. I mean, I've been in Los Angeles. I was here for NAMM earlier in the year, and I'll be back. Well, we'll be back actually this time. But yeah, I think show wise, this will be the furthest
Yeah,
west.
we haven't crossed over. We've been to Texas. That's about as far as we've come up to now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
we're
I
at in
was here
Texas.
first. Because
Oh, whoa.
when I filled in for when I filled in for Accursed Creator when they went to LA Death Fest.
Okay, he's talking about this band.
We're at in Texas. Was it
Houston.
Houston?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was for that whacking battle fest thing.
Battle of the
Whacking
Bands,
Fest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't
That's
place.
cool.
No, it's not. I don't ever want to do Battle of Bands again. It's really weird because it puts people into like this competition mode, and they will literally just treat people like shit because they're in that mindset or whatever too.
Well, we
Yeah,
came.
most of the people were really cool.
Yeah, we came
but-
all the way from Florida, and
Yeah.
everybody there was from Texas.
Yeah,
really.
yeah, and that's-
so they
that's
brought their
another thing
crowd,
too.
and we're like,
Yeah.
well, I mean,
Yeah, when it's crowd based, it's kind of stupid to do it that way. Well, I don't know. That's a whole nother fucking thing. But yeah,
yeah, you don't really jump around to us. Like, we're just a different.
yeah. It's just it's different.
All right, we'll go ahead and jump into the quick intermission, and we'll let everybody listen to a Halo Hung from Horns by October Noir right here on the Yeti Radio in the Backstage Lounge.
Halo hung from bones.
Welcome to the Backstage Lounge on the YetiRadio.com.
Back in the studio with October Noir. Again, thank you guys. I really appreciate y'all doing this.
Man.
Coming
It's good to be here.
and then, actually wanting to come over and do the interview. That's,
yeah. No, I like stuff like this, where you have it in house and you got your own little studio spot.
Very comfy chairs.
Yeah, really comfortable.
And we've had that for a while. It was in our living room, and my wife said she wanted to get rid of it and get something else. I'm like, I think I know where I need that, and
right where you
fit.
got them. Yeah.
Well, we're trying to move into the garage now because there's I'm starting to run out of room, as you see, and there's more. I just can't put it up.
Yeah, let's knock that wall out right there. And then
I gotta get the garage insulated, get it moved out, run some power, get an AC out there, and then we're good.
Yeah, definitely on that AC.
Let's see. We did that one. If you get a creative block, you run into the wall when you're writing. What do you do to
Stop, move on to something else, come back to it when it's freed up. Yeah, I don't like to try to force write anything because then you look back at it later and it goes, oh no, that sucks. So the entire album was like that.
And opinions on the differences between the industry when we were growing up and the way it is today with technology.
Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, man. It's like good and bad to both. I like the fact that the industry had a certain grip on the music that was coming out, but at the same time, you eliminate artistic freedom. But having it kind of in that sanction, they kept the good bands going, right? And then these days, it's like, okay, all these people are doing this kind of stuff, and they have their own studio equipment, and everybody can make music, and then it just piles up and piles up and piles up. So then you have to start really wading through the bullshit to get the little gem, you know? So it's, I don't know, that's kind of like the good and the bad of it, but I like in the technological aspects too that you have the access to be able to make better things happen and more things happen that you would otherwise have to spend a lot of money on. But at the same time, on the flip side, when you get a good engineer or a good mixing guy or a good mastering guy that has been in the industry, that knows his worth, it can do light years of wonders of what you can do with whatever knowledge you might have. And that's kind of what we ran into as well. So it's like, fuck it, start paying for it. Just start paying for it, because there's a lot that goes into it that a lot of people don't see, and those guys really don't get the credit that they really deserve in what they do. The final product is the answer. I don't like the direction that it's going in with AI. I think it's going to kill a lot of bands and music. I think people, because everything is so flashcarded at them with social media and their interests, that they can go, oh, well, I just want to hear a song like this, sang like this, or whatever, and then they could just generate it, and then it just pushes everybody else kind of to the wayside. I think there's a lot of dangers in that. I know we'll get to a point where you're not going to know that it's AI that's generated the entire fucking recording. Or you're going to have bands that are using AI to write their lyrics. You're going to have them to use it to write hit songs, and then they can just turn around and record it. So I think that's going to kill a lot of the natural creativity that comes, that makes good bands. And I don't fucking want any part of it. So.
Totally understand. About how many shows a year do you guys do?
Hey, this is gonna end up being our busiest year.
Yeah, it's been really, really busy. I don't know, maybe 50. I don't know. I don't even count.
Okay.
We just line up and go.
Well, I just did one. This has been a crazy week. It's my third interview in 3 days. So
yeah, see, yeah, and you
Dallas
don't get paid.
Was just in here, and he does 300 plus a year.
Jesus, man.
So, and that's all he does. You know,
Yeah.
doesn't have any other job or.
Yeah, I mean, we could do that, but you living on the road and eating, I guess, fast food forever. You know, wondering if the next kid's gonna do this or that. I mean, it's good. Well, if you can get the payouts and stuff to come through for you, that's really the ticket. But it's like, as an original band too, it's really hard to make it these days, because that's why all these tribute bands are the big thing. They make the big bucks. They go to the big venues, and they bring the heads because people know the songs. They want to hear what they grew up with. So I get it, but yeah, original music. It's hard to kind of punch your way through. But yeah, it's busy. That's 300 shows a year. It's a fucking nightmare for us, because just with everything else we have going on.
Well, yeah, but he's got like friends in every stop, so it's not as tasking as it is for others, it seems. And just super great environment in the whole thing, the way he's got it set up. But there's a couple others that come through here quite often that's what they do too. They just tour, and I'm like, that's got to be crazy.
It's rough, especially if you've got to haul everything yourself and kind of maintain it all yourself. I couldn't imagine it right now, but
I don't think. I mean, that people don't understand the work that goes into it and all the. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's not, your buddies and your family. They think you're partying, but it's taxing.
Yeah.
And we got a little run coming up. We'll see what we're worth on that one, because it's gonna be tough.
Yeah. We're gonna be dead.
If you make it through it, then you can improvise on that.
Yeah. And then I can go, I'm never doing that again.
Yeah, not without a bus and some comfort, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's I see him roll around in 15 passenger vans, and I'm just like,
yeah. I mean, I do that, but as long as there's a mattress in there, it's fine. Oof.
Trying to remember which ones I did, which ones I didn't, because it's been definitely that kind of week, and it won't stop until after Sunday.
Sorry, we didn't let Trey take over. Just start talking.
So for Mr. Lipton's set of questions, I'm not going to go through all of them because it ends up being strange or weird sometimes. What's your favorite cuss word?
So yeah, sure, fuck.
Yeah, fuck is definitely
Fuckity fuck.
Yeah, I think that's all our favorites collectively.
Okay.
You would be right.
If you could do anything other than music, what would it be?
I'll fucking die and sleep. Everybody's late.
Sleep would be nice. Yeah.
Agree with that.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I've done different things in life. I've done, like, I worked offshore, doing the oil rig shit, and but then I've worked for AT&T doing fiber networks and hookups and whatever, and then HVAC programming and whatnot. So I've had like a lot of different jobs, but I never felt like secure in any of them. Like, hey, this is where I really want to be in life. The only time this ever happened was with music. So I honestly, I don't know what I do. I hate my life, I know that, but yeah, I don't know what I do.
If I wasn't playing music, I'd be doing something involving it. I really enjoy. I've enjoyed doing the interviews and stuff. I just haven't had time to do it. If I wasn't playing it, I'd be doing something around it. Maybe like band merchandising, something like that. I mean,
oh my god,
something along those lines.
Just kill us, fucking kill us.
No.
Just go ahead and say hello.
I already did. I don't know. I mean, if I wasn't playing it, I always had a thought that I'd love to have a bar. Like, I'd love to run a venue. I think, and we talk about it all the time because we see venues go straight into the ground that should have never happened. They've had years of success and then it tanks down because of greed, I think. Greed and mismanagement.
You just got
all kinds of
it's
stuff like
mismanaged
that.
a lot of times. You got to be smart. You got to be business
I'd like to
savvy.
have a little bar venue one day, maybe.
Yeah.
That's what I would do if I wasn't playing music. Something like that.
Okay. I can relate.
I can't even fathom anything like that. I'm just gonna say no. There's nothing else that I would like to do. I would
Okay.
probably be dead if I didn't have music. I'm not even considering it.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, don't die. We got a show tomorrow.
What's your favorite sound?
Or you should just be like, or like, what do you mean by
If
sound?
you like Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah. Honestly.
A woman moaning.
A woman moaning. Okay.
Tom's favorite sound is just fucking screaming like a jackass all the time.
You want fries with it? Sounds like you should make a comic
Oh man,
or an adult cartoon with
that would be good.
October
for like
Noir
Kamala
and
Harris
screaming at
campaign,
everybody.
I think, or even Trump.
God damn.
Yeah.
You want fries?
That'll be $4, baby.
We're not in Louisiana.
He just left with nuts.
Yeah.
Favorite sound?
Yeah. Favorite sound.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it the squeak of your when you wax?
That is pretty satisfying. The squeak of a freshly waxed head.
Okay.
Good call.
I don't know what my favorite sound is.
Man, I'll tell you what mine is. Be in the middle of the fucking woods with nothing around you. Is my favorite fucking sound.
That is a nice sound. I don't know.
No.
What about you, Trey?
My
Got a
favorite
sound you
is
hate?
Whenever you shut the fuck up. What?
You got a sound you hate other than his voice?
It's literally peak.
horrible.
It's fucking peak. Yeah.
What about the Aztec death whistle?
That is pretty amazing. I can't.
That thing is awesome.
Yeah.
That's your favorite.
There you go.
That would be my least favorite.
Typically, he has that in lieu of talking in interviews. We got him out of his comfort zone this time.
Yeah.
Saying stuff.
I think the sound I hate the most is nasally singers.
Well, yeah, well, that's nails on a
Thought you loved
chalkboard for
Britney.
just about anybody except them.
Maybe what?
So I thought you loved Britney.
Spears? She doesn't sound nasally.
All right, so puddle mud, whatever.
It's like a baby talk thing.
He's specifically talking about Tobias Forge from Ghost.
Oh, here.
Hey.
Yo, what? It is signed? Holy shit. Can I take that home and masturbate with it?
With it?
That's some true serial killer shit. Masturbate to her handwriting.
Yeah. There are pictures in there too.
Oh.
It's the bonus. How'd you wind up with that?
I used to work at Mandalay Bay in Vegas.
Really?
And, the opening leg of her new tour at the time was starting
Yeah.
at Mandalay Bay, so they were there for like a week and doing rehearsals and prepping and getting ready. And,
That's awesome.
they came by and handed them out one day. And when she got out of the van,
That's awesome, man.
and she was running around in those sweatpants she likes to run around in.
With the knives. God. She lost her mind.
If you believe in heaven and you get to the pearly gates, what would you hope that God or St. Peter would say when you get there? If you make it to the pearly gates.
Yeah,
That's way too deep of a question, man. I mean, like, come on, man. Everyone looks at me first.
You almost didn't make it.
Yeah, it's like, sure, I guess you can come in.
I see what you were doing out there. Nice dick, bro.
Oh my God. Is that what you're hoping St. Peter would say, or is that something you're hoping you get to say?
Oh, wow.
I just put a wrench in this fucking bicycle. Oh, I don't even know, man. You tried your best, son.
You look pretty from the back.
Maybe, hey, you're not. Turns out you're not as big of an asshole as everybody said you were.
Okay.
But
And then come on in.
God doesn't lie.
Yeah, true. I'm fucked. You are quadruply fucked.
Well, that's what I said. You tried your best, son.
I don't know. I hope it's not a long fall if that's the case.
Maybe I could take a ride in Stephen Hawking's wheelchair.
For me, I have a feeling he's just going to push the gate open a little bit, just enough for me to get through and go, come on.
That's all you can hope for.
Right? It's this has been so bouncing. It's funny. It's been the only one that's ever thrown me off.
Good. Wear the crown.
I think I did that one. Well, as far as that goes, welcome to Phoenix.
Oh, yeah.
At least it's not 115.
No, but it's fucking bad enough. Close enough.
You guys gonna come back?
Yeah. We're coming back November 15th.
November 15th. Okay.
Yeah, so that's when we bust out to Los Angeles and back. So that's gonna be a
Is that the one that's gonna be at the Blues?
Blues. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
That'll be our last run for the year, and then we're on break until spring. So yeah, if we get it like a little one-off here and there or something, we might grab it. But yeah, that's
okay. Everybody fared okay during the.
Oh yeah, dude! It didn't touch us.
Okay.
So luckily, we're in that little armpit where it's just like, hey, we're going over here. And I'm like, see you later. I'm sure we'll have another one at some point and fucking just decimate everything. That's probably when I'm gonna move. Go north. I'm not coming west. It's too fucking hot in the west.
Well, my parents, when I was trying to get them to come out here, that was their thing. What do you do when it's 115? You stay the hell inside.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that bad.
What's the coldest it will get throughout the year here?
It's been below freezing, but
It's the desert, man.
it's
like a
but
menstruation
it's
cycle
not all
for
the
a fucking
time.
state.
Like winter, actually, what we know as winter,
Yeah.
probably about anywhere. It depends on the year, but it could be about 2 to 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Where it could be cold, you got to go out and cover the plants and trees and keep them from freezing, but not very often.
Well, see, nobody covers their grass to keep it alive. There is none. It's like AstroTurf.
Well, AstroTurf or rock, and
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't own a lawnmower. I don't want to own
Yeah, that's kind of the nice thing. But
one. My dad owns 3 acres, and I got done with that when I showed up in Arizona. I'm like, no grass. I like this.
Yeah.
I put up with it.
That was my first response.
Yeah.
That's my first thought. I was like, man, no grass.
Yeah.
Well, and you think about it, 4 months out of the year it's hot. This year it's been 5, almost 6. But to turn around and get what we get the rest of the year,
Yeah.
it pays for itself. You know, get to run around most of the time in Christmas in shorts. Of course, I've also been in sub-zero temperatures,
Yeah.
so
it's,
I know what cold is. And
yeah. Usually when the snow starts to fall, I'm done. That's too cold at that point for me.
well, and there's always just north of here. It's beautiful weather.
Yeah,
In
I'll
fact,
take your word for it.
And it's green. You can go outside and cut your grass.
I don't want to do that.
But
I'm just gonna get asphalt laid in the whole yard. It'll be a big parking lot.
well, the Ages is your newest song. Came out in was it May?
Yes and no. I don't even know. What was it, May?
Came out right before we went to Dark Forest.
So that was April 19th to the 21st.
Or
So
April,
yeah,
okay.
I guess it was
Yeah.
right
Right
at the
around
start
there.
of May. Yeah, but now we've got the Silent Lucidity cover coming.
Okay.
It's on Bandcamp right now, but yeah, Silent Lucidity will be the newest one. That'll be, I think it's slated for like November 9th or something. It's be kind of wonky with the labels publishing. So
Okay.
we're trying to get it squared away and get it flowing.
Okay.
So.
So tell us about the Ages. How'd it come about? What's it about?
So that one was, I got contacted by a guy named Tony. I think he was out of the Caribbean, and he said, "Hey, I've got Mike Hideous on board. We're starting this new project called Memento Mori, and they wanted me to come on board and play bass." And I turned them down at first. I said no. I said I've got too much of my own stuff going. I just stay too busy. And he kept coming back. He said, "Yeah, you got to do it. It won't get in the way." Blah 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 blah. I said, "All right. Well, what do you want to do?" And he's like, "Well, I've got these 4 tracks. We can go ahead and get started on them. It's stuff he had written or brought over or whatever." And so we got Mike to track it, and then I just started working on overlaying the bass and just trying to get the songs built up a little bit more because they were really shitty recordings. They were old, and that whole situation blew up, and Mike and I stayed in contact. But as the years kind of went on, I was like, all right, we'll get in here, let's re-record it, we'll do a release with it, we'll see what we can make happen. And it came down to the point where we were going to put it on our newest album, and it just didn't fit. I was like, well, if Mike sings on the whole thing, it's going to kind of take away from the band side, so it'd be kind of off-putting. So I'll try my hand at the vocals and just do the whole song vocally. So I did that, and I was like, nah, this sucks. It's not as good as Mike's. His voice is just, it nails it. Everything nails it.
Yeah.
So what we decided is like, man, let's just release it as a single, and we'll do it kind of as like this collab track. And then I'll tag in just a little bit of vocals, and we'll set it free, man. And we did, and that's when we first got involved with More Applebaum. He's the big time mastering guy, and then he put us in with the mixing guy, and so it all came together really nicely. But we just set it free, man, and it just worked out. So I thought the song was too good not for it to never go unheard. So yeah, we'll do it as a single.
Awesome. So tomorrow night at Creepsville Carnival, Immortalized Productions has October Noir and the vampire. Damn it!
Uh-oh.
I forgot
You're gonna
the
piss
name.
Don off.
Damn it!
It's like the
There
Immortal
it is.
Vampire Ball or something.
Vampire Masquerade.
Masquerade.
Going to have a live reading of Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven, performed by James Coates, PhD. And you got 4 locals in support and getting everybody warmed up for you. So it's you got Torso, The Devil's Back, Vertigo, and Brian Mogul going to be doing some of his solo stuff. The Maestro.
Yeah.
You guys are going to enjoy
Watch some of
tomorrow.
his stuff.
It's going to be a blast. You're going to love Creepsville.
Yeah, man. From what I've seen of it, it looks like a really awesome venue. So very decorated.
Oh yeah,
which I like.
Yeah, it's definitely under the big top.
Yeah, I like it.
But we will go ahead and hit the closer. This is October Noir and The Ages, right here on the Yeti Radio in the Backstage Lounge. And that's kind of what I do for my show. It's I just put like the artwork for the song up and then have the video going behind it. Once I introduce it, and let's open it for a couple people that I cut their kind of like it helps me too, but not even in the same genre. I'm dicking around. I got a guy teaching me and he says I'm doing good. Okay. I haven't found my groove yet. So I think once I find my groove, then everything for me will be all right. I'd like to everybody else. It's not like you're the first one. The first one was 6 years ago. That band actually got signed. One of the Christian rock bands, they go a lot from high school. Great people. They all have their own. I enjoy it. I listen to Kelly Howard. Lots of meditation. I don't know what frequencies you're in, but definitely. I'm one where the music doesn't control me. I can sit and listen to sparks faster. I have a problem with somebody hits me. And they stopped in the middle of the song because the music was being taken out. And but it was a slow freaking ballad. And this people tried to start something in the pit. And they just laid him out. Okay, we got him. Took him out. They stopped the song. He's talking, dude, you okay? I'm like, really? Kind of neat. One of the problems, people tell people they're good.
I'm a big believer in, because I see a lot of that me.
Fading away as I die. Fading away as I die.
October Noir on the Yeti Radio in the Backstage Lounge. I'll just take the opportunity to thank you guys for coming over and hanging out. Sorry it was time constraint wise.
No, it's
and,
good, man.
Sorry
That's-
about the I-10 traffic.
Yeah, no, that's what we're here for.
That shit's murder.
Yeah, well, like I said, if it's saying it's on the way to Los Angeles, it's going to be bad.
Right, absolutely, definitely. And you're absolutely welcome back anytime.
Thank you,
coming
man.
into town, just holler and we'll get something set up and arranged. And
So we'll be back on the 15th. So, yeah.
okay.
I don't know how much
You don't have to Uber
in
if
between.
you need help. We can.
Nah, we'll be traveling at that rate and extent, which we'll have to pass through on the way into Los Angeles. So we're going to be on the I-10. But yeah, we could probably stop by on the way. This shorter drive.
Well, you have to let me know how that goes because I've driven I-10 a lot and a long distance, but I've never done. I've done the equivalent of coast to coast.
Yeah.
Just not all in one run.
Yeah.
So let me know how that is.
I think you can imagine how it is.
I just want to hear about it.
Yeah, we will have stories. So
get out and check these guys out over at Creepsville Carnival tomorrow with Immortalized Productions putting on the show, and looking forward to it. I'll see everybody there, and thank you guys again.
yeah, thank you.
It's been awesome.
The Yeti Radio, powered by DavidLeeImaging.com. David Lee Imaging in the Titletown Music Archive and the Live 365 app.
We can all be quiet and peaceable and have a few beers together and listen to the music.
The Yeti.